X talking about you right now? Oh, about the new video? What are his thoughts? I imagine it's whatever MuKitty says. Debate X, sure. I'm down to talk. I just can't even understand there's a real debate. I know MuKitty's really upset, but I'd like her to put her money where her mouth is. If she really thinks that the Adin Ross Pornhub situation is exactly the same as the QTCinderella one, then I want her in her next video to post the unedited, uncensored Adin Ross moment with Pornhub, and then post the unedited, uncensored version of the QTCinderella Fansly thing, and we'll see how similar they are. Since they are clearly the same, I guess, and I'm just coping. Well, if she does that, then yeah, absolutely, I'll eat shit on it. If she really thinks that they're completely the same and it's pure cope, I would love to see her do the Adin Ross Pornhub moment, uncensored, unedited, in a video on YouTube, right next to the QTCinderella Fansly one. We'll see how closely related they are. Yeah, I don't know how many times I have to say they're both bad, but one is definitely worse, which is why I called it much weirder and much quicker, as opposed to laughing, and then saying that yeah, that was uncomfortable and not good. There's a very big difference between the content that was played. There's the resub packs in tier 1. Atsy. Oh, I'm not even talking about X. I just saw MuKitty's response after I posted the video. It was her just once again saying cope. I'm like I said, I'm pretty sure she just trolls, but she seems like legitimately upset and like very much believing that they're exactly the same thing. So it's hypocritical to not make the same statement after the QT one. And again, I'm saying if she really feels that way, then in her next video she needs to play the unedited, uncensored Adin Ross Pornhub moment, and then play the QTCinderella one so we can all see them being laid bare. See how similar they are. That's all I'm saying. He's saying there's no 18 plus tag on the Fansly ad, whereas Kick you have to verify being 18. Yeah, but on the actual porn website you have to verify being 18. The actual advertisement had no pornographic content, so that's completely irrelevant to the situation, really. At least I would think so. Whereas the Adin Ross stream, just clicking yes, I'm 18, and then immediately seeing porn on a stream that was completely unrelated to adult content is very different. So if we're going to talk about verification, then you would still need to verify you're 18 to see the porn with Fansly. Because if you just go to the QR code, all you get is exactly what I showed in that video, which is the login and then just pictures of some completely clothed women. So you'd still have to verify you're 18, so the whole Kick thing with the 18 saying, yes, I'm 18, that is completely worthless. They're both bad, which I have said 15 times now. But one is clearly worse than the other. The one that I talked about in the immediately after it happened. And then the one I didn't talk about immediately after it happened, I laughed and then said later, wow, that was kind of weird. Like, it's very much going in circles here. Like the Prime Salty and the resub Dead Things. And the Bits teach on. Is the resub dirty? He's comparing it to gambling? What does that have to do with anything? Hansley made an ad saying you can use their service to link your Twitch to see your streamers you follow do porn. Well, a few weeks ago, QT was crying about the same thing. Well, not the same thing. That's the deepfake situation. That's MuKitty's whole point. If that's her whole point, why does she keep bringing me up and harping on me? Because I laughed at it. It's clearly not her whole point. But I mean, if she wants to critique QTCinderella, I mean, that's totally fine. I'm not her PR guy. So am I talking to X or nah? Not harping on you? She's made 3 tweets about me today alone. What are you talking about? Can we move on? In a minute, are we talking or not? The juicers came in asking for a debate. I mean, I'm down. I'm just playing crab game a little bit. It's a casual game. I got time. Thanks to the reset borderline. Or if MuKitty's here, I'd love to talk to her. I don't think she talks to the people, though.